Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Ambition Record running on Series X. Yeah, I apologize. My schedule has not been friendly for streaming lately. At some point in time, I'll mention what's going on outside of streaming, but maybe most of you don't care. So I'll let you know of any other major events going on in my life. Raphael, you're Queen Cassandra's maid, aren't you? The Queen is waiting, Raphael. Please come with me. Sorry, but my audience with His Majesty has to come first. I'm sure you've heard, but the Royal Knights have been defeated, and it's only a matter of time before Balthazar's forces come here. That's why your life is in danger, Raphael. My life in danger? What do you mean by that? The Queen will tell you the details. She's waiting on the second floor of the inn in the city. Please hurry. Got it. We'll go there right away. Which one's the inn? Oh, did I miss a treasure chest? Oh no, that's just a box. Which one looks like an inn? That looks like an inn. Ah, Raphael. You're the Queen, you know. What are you doing summoning me? Nothing more than a mercenary to a place like this. Did someone hide your favorite doll? Okay. I'll get it back for you, just like when we were kids. This is no time for jokes. Father, General Vulcan, he's dead. Eh? Did you say Vulcan is dead? It's not just that. His Majesty has ordered Chancellor Vilna to assassinate you, Raphael. What? Take my life? What I predict is that Crown Prince General Fodor claimed you'd committed some random crime in order to push the responsibility for the defeat onto you, Chief Raphael. And one more prediction, here right now. No further, Raphael. I'm going to execute you by royal order. Don't make a fuss. Execution? For what crime? Because I was victorious in the fight against the Dragon King's forces and the Dutos clan? Chief Raphael, I predicted that your deeds are making the incompetence of Crown Prince General Fodor all the more obvious. Jealous men are not so cool. I agree. Nothing could be uglier. Hey, you guys are accomplices. You're all going to be part of the bloodbath. Wait a minute. This is no time for allies to be quarreling. Shut up, girl. Scream. Crown Prince General Fodor, you are a knight. You should be ashamed at using violence towards a female. Shut up, peasant girl. There's an arrest order for you, too. You're going to spend the rest of your life in Rummel jail. The Queen is going to be sent to jail? Hey, did King Alois lose his mind? I never thought he was that foolish. The king was born king. No matter how stupid he may be, we can't change him. Count Balthazar felt that so keenly, too. That's why he started a rebellion. Miss, it seems that you know Balthazar very well. Raphael, please get away. Hey, let me go. Get your hands off me. Cassandra. I'm okay. But now, with Father dead, if you die too, Raphael, that really will be the end of this kingdom. If you feel anything for me and this kingdom, please escape. Cassandra. Chief Raphael, you mustn't ignore the Queen's feelings. You're Alexia, aren't you? Please look after Raphael and provide him with a map and maybe some search results. I understand, Your Highness. I pledge to uphold your request, even at the cost of my own life. No way. You're coming with us, Cassandra. Raphael, sorry. Prince Ferdinand is still in the castle. I could never leave my precious son and escape alone. Please forgive me, Chief Raphael. You, Alexia. I don't believe it.
Farewell, Queen. May the protection of the dragon be with you all.
As a souvenir, shall we take the head of the scum?
I'd love to, but there's no time. We need to get out of here right now. Magic, Amelia. Of course.
Don't let them escape. Go after them. Find them and kill them.
Raphael, please be safe.
What's the plan from now on, Sub-Chief? Maybe that photo guy will bring his forces and attack the base before too long. No, the invasion of Balthazar forces might begin before that.
Are things gonna be okay? We can't ignore Queen Cassandra's feelings either. Queen Cassandra.
Cassandra was always like that. She always acted thinking of others rather than herself, and in the end she always took on the bad assignments on her own. 5 years ago, when she was summoned by the king, she thought that if she'd refused, it would cause trouble for Vulcan and us mercenaries. That's why she went to the palace of her own accord.
Raphael, you came around, did you? Chief Raphael, what are you planning to do now?
I'm going to Rumel Jail. I couldn't do it 5 years ago, but this time I'm going to rescue Cassandra. That's what you expected me to say, right, Alexia?
Yeah, of course, Chief Raphael. The members of the Avenir mercenaries have always been ordered to hide until the signal is given.
That's good. Now that Vulcan is dead, those guys are our last trump card. No, the last trump card for the whole kingdom of Francia. Hey, you guys, we don't have much time. Let's head to Rumel Jail. Oh, all sorts of stuff happening now. What the heck?
Raphael, there are soldiers of the royal forces at the entrance. How are we going to get inside?
Measures have already been taken. Right, Alexia?
Of course, Chief Raphael. Wait!
We've been waiting so long, Chief Raphael. Queen Cassandra is on the top floor, but the security on the middle floor is pretty strict. Be very careful. Thanks. You guys should get away from here as quick as you can, too.
Hey, Chief, we'll be looking forward to the beacon of revival of the Avenir mercenaries. So the gatekeepers were members of the Avenir mercenaries? Unbelievable. It's my job as sub-chief to predict the wishes of the chief and to make them possible.
It was me who made the arrangements, though.
It was me who told you to.
Thanks, both of you.
As thanks, I'll take a relationship with a view to marriage. No, I'll compromise here. Agree to have children with me. I'll be satisfied with that.
Shut up, you teaser!
Do you just like teasers, Chief Raphael?
Me?
You're shameless, Raphael, and we can't afford to be standing around here. We need to rescue the Queen, quick!
You're right, miss. You guys, let's head for the top floor. Ba-ding. No, of course. Chief, just over there is the jail soldier's office. We're not going to be able to avoid a fight. Go on. Ho ho ho! It is as that person said. You came here, Raphael. The soldiers in this jail tower are direct underlings of that person. We're an assassination brigade dispatched to kill you.
Eh? Really? That's good to hear.
What did you say?
Actually, I had a tiny sense of guilt. Guilt at fighting against soldiers of the royal forces. But if there are people trying to kill us, then I guess it's no problem.
What was that chuckle for? You're a bit too... You know what to be in the sect of Thrawn.
You know what? No, I don't. Tell me. Looking on the good side, open-hearted, simple, and sincere. Looking on the bad side, cunning, impudent, and shameless. I've had enough. You're as bad as Henri, Alexia.
Don't worry about it, miss. You become more like a mercenary, that's all. How dare you ignore us? You're so rude. So rude! In the order of that person, we're gonna kill you all, right here. Die, Raphael. And you too, Donatello. We'll get that shredder someday.
Ah, okay. Your girth.
Why does it miss so much? What the heck? Gah, terrible! We couldn't carry out the order of that person. Jail key gained.
This is the key to the jail.
I guess this is about the halfway point, is it?
Hey, Raphael, that soldier just kept talking about that person. I guess he met Crown Prince General Fodor?
We can't be sure about that. Cassandra did mention who the king had ordered to kill us. Do you remember who it was, miss?
I'm pretty sure it was Chancellor Vilna.
Such cold-blooded piece of work said he'd deliver food and weapons to us, but in the end he didn't send anything.
That battle with the Dutos clan was the start of things. I'd say it was Chancellor Vilna who suggested that the Avener mercenaries be sent there too.
And because of that, the royal forces were defeated. General Vulcan was killed and we mercenaries were scattered. Who will gain if we're no longer around, miss?
The king who ordered the assassination and Crown Prince General Fodor, right?
Are you absolutely sure about that?
No, I get it now. It's Balthasar, the Dragon King, isn't it? You and the Avener mercenaries are really getting in his way, aren't you? But could Chancellor Vilna actually be in touch with Balthasar? That must be it. Don't you think so, Raphael?
The answer might be further along here.
What do you mean? Hey, tell me, Raphael. You're so mean.
Cassandra, I never thought even she would betray me. Don't let it worry you, brother. I'm with you. I'm the only one who would never betray you. Please relax. Yeah, I rely on you, Fodor. I have a report to make. The forces of Balthazar are starting to move. What? What do we do? Fodor! Fodor! I will assemble forces immediately. You stay here. Yeah, do what you think is best, Fodor. Swimwear, what the heck?
Chief... oh, excuse me. Chief Raphael, I'm sensing an extraordinary menace from up ahead. Please be very careful.
If we can get past here, we'll be on the highest floor where Cassandra is. We can't afford to be beaten here, so let's make sure we're really prepared. Oh, there might be a treasure chest over here. Okay, well, let's just double check. And there's one treasure chest.
Go on.
This is the last hurdle. Let's go.
Oh, you did well to get this far. I'd have expected nothing less from you, Raphael, chief of the Avenir Mercenaries, so famous for their strength.
I'm honored to be praised like that.
Chief, that guy is Lassois. He's the chief of the Noir Mercenaries.
Oh, so we're up against the Noir Mercenaries. Violent and always ready to betray allies for money. Who hired you?
There's no need to give you an answer to someone who's gonna die. There's a very high price on your head. You're gonna die so that I can enjoy my old age.
Huh. Are you gonna have an old age, I wonder, Lassois?
Of course, unlike you, Raphael. Anyway, enough talking. No fuss. Time for you to die.
I guess you're not gonna get that old age after all, Lassois.
I don't believe it. How come? I don't want to die. The Noir Mercenaries give mercenaries a bad name. This was a good opportunity.
Yeah, you could say that again. The Noir Mercenaries are just a band of villains who love slaughter and looting. Anyway, now that there are no more people to get in our way, let's head to the top floor. Gold. Cassandra, it's me, Raphael. The key. Quick, Henri.
Raphael.
Sorry it took us so long, Cassandra. We're gonna get out of here right away.
Please just wait, Raphael. In the next cell.
So you're safe, Raphael. You too, Chancellor?
What? This person is Vilna, the Chancellor? So why is he in jail? I don't understand all this. Chancellor Vilna betrayed the kingdom and was in touch with Balthasar, right?
I've known the Chancellor for so many years. From the very start, I knew he wasn't so stupid as to let himself be used by Balthasar. Of course, there's no way I'd ever betray the kingdom of Francia. It's true that I regarded you as dangerous, Raphael. Each time the mercenaries were victorious, the people's support for you increased. You were on course to surpass the king himself.
That's why you broke your promise to send weapons and food, and you worked to make sure that Raphael was defeated by the Duchus clan.
That's wrong, girl. The reason that weapons and food weren't delivered is because His Majesty never gave his approval.
But why did you accept the order to assassinate Raphael?
Of course, I tried to urge His Majesty to reconsider. Without Raphael, it wouldn't be possible to protect the kingdom of Francia from Balthasar. But my suggestions incurred the displeasure of His Majesty, and I was thrown into jail here. Both the king and General Fodor are so jealous of you. Maybe that's what led to their foolish actions.
Jealousy towards someone of the same sex? It's disgusting. And what's more, it's jealousy towards Chief Raphael, the man who makes me want to have a family more than anyone else. Oh, enthralling.
Who is this shameless female?
You can't just ignore anything she says, Chancellor. However, I don't trust you. You're just the same as the king and Fodor. You don't trust the common people, do you?
I won't deny that. The common people always follow someone strong. But at the very least, I'm impressed with the way you've been fighting so far, no matter what the king's opinion. It's true that King Alois may not be so intelligent, but the kingdom and a royal family based on just law and righteousness are why there have been no wars in the world for such a long time. The protection of a kingdom of fairness is my hope and my duty. We can never hand over this world to someone as wicked, greedy, and ambitious as Balthasar. I want you to devote your life to making sure that never happens, Raphael. I swear my pride as a nobleman to devote my life to. Of course, I promise to pay an appropriate reward. So it seems that we're aiming for the same thing. Okay, we have an agreement. Anyway, what happens next? If we go back to the castle, we'll just be arrested as traitors. Me, the queen, and you too.
I have an idea. Before anything else, we need to escape from here.
Okay, we'll give you protection until we get out of the tower. Don't worry, we won't charge you for this, Chancellor. Okay, we're out of the jail tower. Can you think about what to do next, Chancellor?
That's easy, Raphael. You take your band of mercenaries and kill the Dragon King's forces. Do that and King Alois's misunderstanding will be clear too.
Phew. You say that as if it's so simple. Even if we decide to fight, we don't have enough weapons or food. The king was unwilling to supply us after all.
I'll make sure you get weapons and food. For that reason, you'll need to go to Passé Town in my lands. We can keep the queen safe in Passé Town for the time being.
I guess that's the only option we have right now. But the problem is the movement of the Dragon King's forces. Hey, who's that? Who's hiding just there? Come out!
Ah, excellent. Don't worry, he's a spy of mine. Put your sword away. Give me your report, excellent. Francia Castle has fallen to Balthasar's forces and King Alois has been executed. Your Majesty, please flee! The Dragon King's forces are so close!
What? What is all this? Just what is happening outside? Hey, Fodor, what happened to the royal forces?
There's no need to worry, brother. I will protect the kingdom of Francia.
Fodor, you, why?
To keep the blood of the royal family of Francia, brother.
That figure. I get it. Fodor, you, Balthazar. You filthy traitor! Grr. Grr. Good work, Fodor. I am honored to receive your praise.
You, with the blood of the royal family of Francia, know my ancestors' suffering and their desire. Die, Alois.
Yeah! What a great sound.
So, all that's left is the Queen, the Prince, and Raphael.
Well, and Fodor too. He has royal blood.
Balthazar, it seems that Prince Ferdinand escaped from the castle. The Queen's maid and some subordinates of the Chancellor took him away. Balthazar, please entrust me with the search of Prince Ferdinand.
Okay, I entrust the task to you.
Enjoy the monster's power, newly given to you.
Of course. I see. Crown Prince General Fodor betrayed the king, did he?
My sweet little Ferdinand, please be safe. May the protection of the dragon be with you, Ferdinand.
Your Highness, I made arrangements in advance that, if there was trouble at the castle, my subordinates would evacuate Prince Ferdinand to Passy Town. In that case, we need to rush to Passy Town too. Balthazar is going to aim for the life of Prince Ferdinand next. The prince has the blood of the royal family of Francia, after all. Chancellor, is the matter with the weapons and food definite?
Yeah, I promise that we'll deliver everything to you. To get to Passy Town, my lands, you need to go through the Elves' Forest.
It might be a tough journey for you, Your Highness, but please bear the hardships for a while.
You don't need to worry about us, Vilna. More importantly, please work with Raphael to defeat Balthazar.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Chief Raphael, preparations for departure are complete.
Okay, let's get out of here before the Dragon King's forces arrive. We're heading for the Elves' Forest.
Yeah, okay, Raphael.
Chief, it looks like Balthazar's forces are lying in wait in the Elves' Forest too.
As I predicted, Chief Raphael.
I guess they're not just going to let us go through to Passy Town. But this is a good opportunity to have the Chancellor see what the Avner mercenaries are made of. Now show me you're not just all talk, Raphael.
Raphael, that person just collapsed. Oh, Vilna, you're safe. Prince Ferdinand, further on. Pursuers from Balthazar's forces. Hurry, please.
You heard him, Raphael. There's not a second to lose.
That's too cruel. At least let me pray for the dead knights.
No, we don't have enough time for that. We need to go out to Prince Ferdinand right away, okay?
Wait, Vilna. That knight just now, Alnor, was your foster brother. And even more than that, he was a dear friend, right? Amina's right. At least a prayer.
A living prince is more important than people who are already dead. That can be said of me too, and of you mercenaries too. If you understand that, then let's go on as quick as we can. Your friend has died, but your expression hasn't even changed a bit. You're always so cool. Enough. Even though he's not crying, he still might be sad, you know. Even the Chancellor in his heart. Don't talk as if you understand, Raphael. Go on or break the contract and go back. Which will it be? Of course we're going to go on, Chancellor. Okay, everyone prepare for battle, quickly. Let's go, you guys.
Understood, Chief Raphael.
Right or left, right or left. Looks like right. Speed sprig.
Longbow.
Huff huff.
Excuse me, Maxim. How about a break for a while? Prince Ferdinand is still only a child. He's tired.
Sorry, but we can't take a rest. While we're doing so, the pursuers from Balthasar will be getting closer and closer.
You don't have to worry about me. Let's go on as quick as we can.
An impressive response. What I'd expect from the next king. I'll be sure to get you to Passe Town, Prince, even if it means me giving my life. Hehe, we finally caught up with you, Prince Ferdinand. Okay, you're gonna need to come with us. Get away from here, Prince Ferdinand. I'll stop these guys here. Use this time to escape. You shameless traitors. In the name of the bodyguards of Chancellor Vilna, I'll make sure you are punished. Get ready. Yeah. Ha, he might have been a knight, but he was all bark and no bite. With the power of the monsters that I gained from Balthasar, humans are nothing more than twigs to snap. Ha 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 ha.
Get away from here, you impudent scum. I won't let you lay a finger on Prince Ferdinand.
You want to take me on, do you? Such thin little arms and legs. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this. Wahahaha! Wait, where was I going? God. Cutscenes in the middle of exploration. Oh, a forest cape.
Raphael, that's Prince Ferdinand over there.
Go on.
Ferdinand! Mother! Queen Cassandra and Raphael, I'm so glad the prince is safe. No, Rosette!
Mwahaha, you guys are what I have to look forward to next. You look forward to? You enjoy killing people that much, do you? When you have power, of course you want to try it out. Vilna, the two knights who were your followers didn't even take a second breath. Wait, what? Those two knights who were your followers didn't even take a second breath when before me. Hehehe. So, you're the ringleader of the gang that killed Alnor and Maxim, are you? So what if I am? You're not actually intending to take me on, are you? You don't look like you've ever held a sword before. Chancellor, let us deal with things here. Fighting's what we do best, after all. Don't worry, we'll be sure to get revenge for what happened to those dear subordinates of yours. You worry too much, Raphael. My life isn't so unimportant that I'd give it to this thing. Huh. Well, it's a relief to have you back to normal, Chancellor. Alexia, Henri, Miss, are you prepared?
Yes, of course.
Whenever you're ready, Chief, just give the order.
If Prince Ferdinand hears any more of this guy's words, it'll be bad for his education in aesthetic sensitivity. Let's finish this right now.
No objections here.
When I take your head back with me, it's gonna make Fodor so happy. Get ready to die, Raphael. I'm going to kill you all. It'll be a massacre. Ha ha ha.
It really is just one thing. Okay. Yeah. Apologize in the next world to those you've killed in this.
I'll never forgive you, Raphael.
When I die, I'll fight you again. Until then, practice hard.
I'll be waiting for you in hell, Raphael.
Oh, the guy's so hilarious.
Ferdinand, you're safe. I'm so glad. Yes, Mother, but Rosette and Elnor and Maxim died to protect me. If only I could have used the sword better.
Nobody's perfect right from the start, Prince Ferdinand. And anyway, the strength that you need to show is not skills with a sword. It's the strength to protect this kingdom and its citizens.
That's right. Righteousness and power are necessary for the peace of the kingdom. Righteousness is imperative so as to not make enemies in the kingdom, and power so as to be able to protect the citizens from external enemies. You can leave the power up to this man. You gain the strength to be able to exercise righteousness, Prince.
As far as the battle with Balthazar goes, leave it to me. As far as the righteousness goes, the Chancellor will teach you about that.
You guys used a lot of big words. You know I'm just a kid, right? Thank you for your advice, by the way. Your name is?
I should have said earlier, Prince Ferdinand. I am the chief of the Avenir mercenaries. My name is Raphael. We will make sure that you're safe until we reach Passé Town, Prince.
You're Chief Raphael, are you? I've heard so many times from my mother about your band of mercenaries and your exploits. You're like a hero to her.
I'm sure you're going too far there.
Chief Raphael and Chancellor Vilna, please give me your support from now on.
I, Raphael, and the Avenir mercenaries swear loyalty to the Kingdom of Francia and to you, Prince Ferdinand.
Prince Ferdinand is an honest and wise person, isn't he?
No, he's just a kid. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
You'll never think he was from the same family as King Alois.
The credit for everything goes to Queen Cassandra. I can't wait to get married to you, Chief Raphael. I'm so looking forward to seeing our children grow up.
Be quiet. You're so shameless. Get away from the chief, you teaser.
You two are just the same as each other.
As if I'm anything like this cold-blooded guy. Chief, let's get to Passé Town as quick as we can. There must still be pursuers from Balthazar around.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Let's get out of the Elves Forest before the enemy arrives. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Audapostrophe. You've been watching Ambition Record running on Series X. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.